2015. Um, I'm watching. Well, I'm done watching the games. The NFL games, the wild card playoff games this weekend, along with all the good college bowl games. I mean, man, it's almost as if we were in Rome in the Colosseum and and watching contests, gladiators. Yeah, but gladiators fought to the death, though. Yeah, yeah, that's the big thing. They had lots of entertainment, circuses, chariot races. Yeah, that's where well crazy. I don't know who was that. Stephen Boyd. Uh, he was the Roman captain, and he wanted to kill Ben Hur, um, his boyhood buddy, in the chariot races. Yeah, there were many things going on in the Colosseum. In fact, they fed Christians to the lions and shit. They did all kinds of stuff for entertainment. You remember rollerball? Man, look, I looked at football today, and there were a lot of questionable calls. There were some plays. I'm telling you, but I know better, and I'm such a fan. I love the game so much. God forbid that I would think something is wrong with it, with my favorite point of entertainment. But it was Florida State, Jameis Winston. He's been behind every game they play, and at halftime he's way behind. But they drink some kind of lemonade at halftime, and he gets the boys pumped up, and they come out and win by whatever score. But they had a lot of dumb turnovers. Now he has turnovers in his other games, the games where they were behind at halftime. He had thrown some interceptions and they had some fumbles and stuff, but they always seem to make the proper adjustments and come back after halftime, almost as if they had Bill Belichick or Vince Lombardi in the locker room. I don't know, but anyway, they didn't do it. They didn't do it this time. But listen, man, they're getting ready for Sundays. Not all of them, but some of them boys play like big boys. They're getting ready for Sundays. Cause let me tell you, buddy, the playoff games today, it was as I said, and you sharp people, you know, I just said that as a preface. I said when I began this thing, I said, yeah, there were a lot of questionable calls, and not to play on the referee's part because there were some, but there always are some questionable calls. No, no, but there were some more questionable calls by the coaches for all four, for all the teams, all eight of the teams. Um, Coordinators, offensive and defensive, made some really dumb calls. Man, you need playmakers. You need playmakers. You need guys who are gonna make plays, man. Okay. You tell a guy to run a post pattern or a little hook or something where he can kind of isolate on the middle linebacker, you know, and the safety's back because you got maybe two wide outs on both sides going deep or doing a little stunt back there, but you're keeping the, you know, so you want this guy. He's usually a guy that can make the first guy miss anyway. That's the kind of guy you want right there. But you do something like that, and what happens is a guy who never misses a ball just drops one, you know, right in the bread basket, right on the numbers. I don't know. It was a. I'm not a big Florida State fan. Listen, I like them a little more because the press and the media seem to be against Jameis Winston. He has some social flaws. He does not follow everything scripted in Masters and Johnson's book on sociology. I know that, but he wins. Boy, he's been winning a long time. He lost to Florida, crosstown rival, couple of years ago. Ain't lost a game since. Well, the other night he lost to the Oregon Ducks. But anyway, today, man, the pros, man, they did man stuff, man. Ladies, forgive me. I'm not trying to be sound like some old. Well, I probably am a chauvinist pig dog. Yes, I probably am. It's a pitiful thing, but forgive me, please tolerate me. But it was boy, it was a man thing today. Irregardless of the calls, the bad calls, the dumb plays that some coordinators call, the coverages that some defensive coordinators dropped, uh, some plays that didn't work out right. But the guys that won, whomever won today, they didn't just win. Um, they didn't just win. They took the victory. They took it. You had to be a little more man than that guy in front of you. You had to do one or two more push-ups. Yeah, yeah, you had to go around the track one more time, man. Maybe not the same rhythm, but just breathing real open for that last lap. But whatever you had to do, you would get through it because it looked like gladiators to me today. All the games were, but the guys that won, I, the reason I'm doing this article is I know why they won. They won because they did man stuff. Because somebody showed somebody that I can do a couple of more push-ups than you, Holmes. Holmes, my hops is a little better. Holmes, I got grippers, Holmes. I got grippers here, man. I can get the rock. I'm when we hit, we just gonna say good morning and good evening and all of that. 'Cause when you come to get some, I'm gonna be giving you some. Yeah, so let's. But every game, all day, yesterday, today, that's the way it was. It was whomever showed the toughness, whomever just wanted to take the ball when they needed the ball even if it looked like they couldn't win. Time was running out. Wasn't enough hours in the day. Wasn't enough plays in the playbook. And some guy had to just tackle a guy and hit him so hard he just stopped him like he ran into a brick wall and just took the ball out of his hand and just went the other way with it. Or a guy leaped up to catch a ball and some guy just cracked him and stopped him like in slow motion, like he was bungee jumping or something. Um, or they had to slam a quarterback down, almost like a body slam in the WWF or man, but it was man stuff. It was whomever. I can see the way these playoffs are going this year. It's these pros are watching these boys in college, and the guys in college are becoming so advanced and getting better and learning more quickly how to become men and don't be knuckleheads for those first few years. That the NFL guys are striving to get better and be better examples for them, and they can show these kids how to, not waste. I don't care if it's a year or two or whatever. They don't have to, and the big guys just have to show them. Just don't be that big. Just do your job. Just just get the ball when you need to catch the ball. That's when you catch it. Okay, when you need to bring a guy down, you have to bring him down. If it feels like your arm is like going the wrong way, going sideways, but you have to bring him down. It doesn't matter. Um, you have to throw the ball to a guy. Man, you have to concentrate not on that guy getting ready to crack you and hit you because you're the quarterback, but you have to look at that guy at the last second, not all day, but at the last second or so, and you got to get your feet right And if you're right-handed, you get your left foot out front to give you a little base, a little bounce. And you got to get the ball to him. You got to get it to him quickly, and you got to get to him probably in stride, so he doesn't have to waste time coming back and making a move when it's unnecessary. And whatever your game is on that field, whatever your job is, you have to do it. You're the safety back there, and you're like playing center field, and a guy catches something underneath, or somebody gets a one-on-one on a little ball in the flat, and some little quick guy breaks somebody's ankles and you man, wow, man, unless he's on the sidelines and he's like Deion Sanders, or running a 4-2, or I don't know, but you got to get him. You got to get him. And anyway, it was real. Now I hit the darn camera. The camera's going up. But anyway, it was a real interesting day, a real tough day, a day for warriors, a day for soldiers. And I take my hat off to our soldiers in Iraq, Iran, and wherever they are over there. Um, but I wish them well. And sorry to hear about Stu Scott. Boy, I like that dude. I mean, I was just thinking, like, damn, booyah. Man, man, cold on the other side of that pillow. Um, I liked Homeboy, and I like him more now. And I don't mean to sound like Alfred Hitchcock, or I don't know, Bela Lugosi or somebody, but he's gone, and much too quickly. But when I saw his full story, I got to see what kind of warrior he was. He was a tough guy, strong guy, an innovator, a motivator, an initiator. Yeah, he did his job, man. Yeah. Um, anyway, we'll see what happens with this. We hope his family the best. Stuart Scott, your whole family. And we'll see what happens with football next weekend. Okay. All right.